Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and today we're taking a look at day 2 of All-Star Night Top Commander. Now, All-Star Night, like we mentioned, is a conglomeration or a mixture of Top Commander, Splendid Steel, and Great Hunter. Splendid Steel, obviously, where you're using files. These files will earn you cores. Cores are used to transcend heroes, and you need 500 cores in order to transcend a hero. So, with that all, and that's to get them fully transcended. So, with that being said, and Great Hunter is where we use arrows to get more frags. We'll talk about that later, so don't worry about it. The point with Splendid Steel is that obviously you're only going to participate in Splendid Steel if you think that you can get in the top, because unfortunately you need to use at least 300 Splendid Steel in order to get any. And if you look at it, 300 right now will bring you into 26th. By the end of it, 300 will get you maybe 50th, which means at 300 you're getting only 15 frags. So if you wait 10 times that for 150 frags, I mean, we're talking over 3,000 files and then some, which is why it's always best, in my opinion, to say between 3,000 to 5,000 and then dump it for whatever you're going to get, and hopefully you get lucky. But we'll talk about Splendid Steel a little bit later. Let's dive into Top Commander. We're into day 2. Now, day 2 is easy. It's lucky roulette, searching for heroes, leveling up heroes with experience, badges, fragments, or cores. And then obviously you get Bounty Ground, Water War, the exquisite files for Splendid Steel, and then Wasteland Exploration Stamina Consumption. Now, here's something I want everyone to consider. 5,500 points per every stamina consumed. Okay? If you're going in, you're going to be using 40 every 10 hours, right? So over the 3 days or 2 days, I don't remember exactly how long it is. I think it's 3 days. You're looking at 120. So you can start to see how that stacks up. And you can save these energy cores, these energy supplies. Okay? So what I do is I buy basically, you get 45 every event. And I just save those 45 up until I have as many as I'd like to participate with. And then in one event, I'm going to dump them all. And we're going to get as far as we can. And we're going to see all that too. Now, like I mentioned in video 1, now this is going to be a little bit of a longer video because there's lots to actually do for us. In video number 1, they're going to spit out little time-limited challenge, which gives you bonus points. So in this one, earn 300,000 Top Commander points from upgrading heroes within the given time to earn bonus rewards. So we're going to go ahead and do those here very, very quickly. And like I mentioned, it's pretty simple. So the first thing that we're going to do, what I like to do, is search. So let's go ahead and do some searches. Let's search for all of our searches because it's going to give us a bunch of points right off the rip. All right. And of course, I save all of my basic searches, or all of my the advanced searches, pardon me, because they're worth a lot of points. The basic ones aren't necessarily worth so much, so I don't necessarily keep them. But I definitely save the advanced searches wherever you can get them until you're prepared to participate. Okay, so for that one, I'm going to go ahead and do that here in 1 second. Let me just use this free search, see if I get anything. Just some frags, no big deal. Now we're going to go ahead and search, and I want to search all 1,000 of these searches. First off, let's go ahead and claim that. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to search all 1,000 at a time. And we're going to search 1,000 maps and see what we get. Which I don't mind doing 1,000 at a time if we can get them. And we get a whole bunch of heroes out of the process. And then a bunch of fragments. Now, yes, most of these fragments are extra, stuff that we'll never, the stuff that we'll be able to have extra and stuff we'll be able to trade and stuff like this. But still, 600 or 103 hours of speed ups. Some other speed ups that we get to transfer off later, a whole bunch of stars, and then obviously the fragments that comes with it. So for 1,000, I'm not going to complain too much. We'll use the remaining 96 for more searches. Got some more heroes, got some more stuff. And all from that alone is going to put us in, so 1,000 searches, under 10 million points. You can see that searches aren't great. They're okay, but they're not great. Let's go over here, see if there's any heroes that we get to level up, who might have gotten maybe some fragments for already. Let's see, some of them we might. If not, it's not a big deal. Oh, I probably have to click on them because I have it set in my settings here. Hold on. No, so nothing there. Let's see if we have any other ones to level up here. Some of the other ones we haven't leveled up yet. Okay, so that one's close. Nothing out of those ones. Nothing out of those ones. Nothing for Lee. See if we have any other ones to level up here. Okay, so we got one for Hank. Not that it matters. It's Hank. It's really irrelevant, but it's Hank. Let's see if we can find any other ones. Hey, we got another one here for Jeremy. You know, again, not that it, or Johnny Carey, not that it matters. It's just a free level. Get some more experience for these, gold heroes anyways, the legendaries. Not that it matters a whole lot. We will simply level them up as we can and go from there. Now, you could dump some into some other heroes and things like that, but as you can see, I've been saving some gems, so let's go do some lucky roulette and see what we can pull for Rosalia. Because ideally, hey, look at that! We just got a Rosalia for free. I'll take that, and then we got 20 more to do out of these coupons. So there's some more frags. Let's see if we can get some more. So see how many times we can get Rosalia herself. Because right now, we've only pulled her once. Right? We've only pulled her once. At least we get a free pull here. We're going to get a bunch of food. Now, I want to make sure that I save at least, I believe, 10,000 gems. I got to save at least 10,000 gems. Right? I got to save at least 10,000 gems, I believe. So we're going to save at least 10,000. We're going to go from there. Let's see what we can get. Some more single frags, some more gold frags, some more gold frags, some more gold frags. Still no other copies. There's one more other copy, so that's twice that we've gotten it. Got some extra frags for her. Let's use this. Ideally, we only want to do enough spins to fill it up, right? Like, we're only going to do as many spins, number one, as we can afford. But number two, as many as we need to fill up the entire reward cycle. Let's see if we can get a times 10. No, but we got some oil. I'll take oil. Oil's good. Oil's a great thing to obviously get. But we're still only looking at 2 copies of the times 10, which is really bad luck. Yeah, this is really bad luck. Lots of speed ups, lots of this kind of stuff, but not very many Rosalia frags. And that's what we're looking for, is the Rosalia frags. And we're literally getting none, which is quite sad if you think about it. We're supposed to be getting way more than this, but we're basically getting almost none, which is kind of depressing. Still none. Still none. This is so depressing. Give me at least one more, please. Like, at least one more. This is depressing. Y'all get to see the bad luck that comes in this game. And you can't tell me IGG doesn't do this from the beginning. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They just, they know how to get you. They know how to get you. They know how to get you. Times 10. No more oil. That's fine. We're still looking for Rosalia frags. We need as many of those as we can get, to be honest with you. Finally, we got another one. Jeebus. And a double. Damn it. Only some frags. So there, we've used all of our gems for that. We've got 10,000 left over, which is what we want. Let's go ahead and recruit her now. And then let's go ahead and level her up. Now, we've only got 100 frags. I could go ahead and dump all of my frags into getting her fully awakened. But truth be told, I'm going to try to do that with Cassius, because I think Cassius is going to be a more important player for me, especially as a garrison player, right? So we're going to go ahead and level her up at least this. And then let's go ahead and make her at least level 60, because I think we should be able to do that. And I kind of want to wait, though, to be honest with you. Let's see what we're looking at here. Let's see what we're looking at for All-Star Night. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, 33 million. So 130,000 gems, or 120,000 gems gave us 20 million points. So you can see how, like, on this day, it really is about spending and spinning and spinning as much as you can. That's where you're going to get the majority of your stuff from. Yeah, you're going to get some from your heroes experience and stuff like that, and your frenzy coin and experience files. But the vast majority is going to come from spinning that lucky roulette and hopefully getting some stuff out of it. I, on the other hand, only ended up with 100 frags with all that. 120,000 gems for 100 frags. Ooh, that kind of punched me in the nuts. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's see how many chips or how many actual frags I have. So I could actually awaken her fully, but I'm not going to right now. Nope, I'm not going to right now. But I will level her up. Let's go ahead and get her at least to level 60 because I'm pretty sure I've got the experience for that. So we'll go ahead and get her to level 60. And then we'll go ahead and check on her stars as well because we might be able to level up her stars. Leveling up. Yeah, we still got tons left, so I should be able to even get the other one to level 60 as well. And then what do we have for stars? We've got 1,500, which isn't a problem. And if I haven't shown you this, we're going to show you this, I don't want to say trick, but we'll show you this. It's kind of a trick. It's more just like a smart way to get 4 stars as quick as you can. So you go level 1 star, you're going to rank up. You're going to do this until you get to 80% and then not more. So once you get to 80%, you're not going to do any more. So we got to 80%. Now you're going to clear that. So you're 1 star plus 80%. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3 of these, 1, 2, 3 of these. And all you have to do is get 7 and then be lucky 70 with a 75%. So 75% chance that we're going to crit. And if we crit, we end up with a 4 star. So let's rank up. Let's see what we get. We got a crit and now we end up with a 4 star. And that basically cost 4 level 1 or 3 level 1 stars, 3 level 2 stars, and 3 level 3 stars. So pretty simple from there to at least get it to that stage. And then obviously it's going to cost a lot of, a lot of stuff to be able to get, the frags and everything from there. So we're just going to go ahead and level up a bunch. Because ideally I'd like to get her to level 6 anyways. So we'll have to do that. And then we'll use the 1,600 frags or what have you for the remaining, the remaining ones. We can do this just to get the remaining. There we go. So now we got her to 6 stars. All right, perfect. Perfect. So now we have, and we can obviously do another skill for her. We got our first one done. Let's do squad damage by 6%. Grant rage. Yeah, let's go with this one next. We'll do 2 levels there. And like I said, I could use the fragments to level her up now, but I'm going to use those for Cassius because I think Cassius is going to be a better player for me. Now, I will go ahead and dump this into where I think it's going to do her the best. Obviously, fill out the skills tree. Then I'm going to come over to the infantry squad tree, go all the way up to infantry guard, finish this one. And then with my last 15 points, I'm going to go finish off Raging Heart. And then with the last 9, you kind of have some flexibility. I like this one here, just increases the punch. And then I move into infantry squad defense. And then you've got 2 points to either put in travel speed or 2 points to put in an infantry defense increase when your squad size is below. I'm not a big fan of this one here. No, I don't care about reducing the opponent's speed. It's irrelevant. So you're either going to go with your own travel speed at 6% or an additional 3% defense when your squad size is less than 50%. If I'm going to be honest, I prefer to have the buffs active all the time. So that's where I'm going to go with that one, right? I prefer to have the buffs active all the time versus only active part of the time. Now, after we've used all that, we can come over and check on our score. And we now have 36 million for the day. Still not really great. Second on the day. But that's still before anybody else comes in and does any of their stuff as well. So we have done the roulette. We have done searching for heroes. We have done leveling up some of our heroes. We don't have any cores to use. I don't need to do any bounty ground or water war because we've done that. I'm not using my files, so I'm not worried about that. And the wasteland doesn't open for another 40 minutes. But with all that being said, the only thing left for me to do to earn points today is going to be doing the wasteland exploration. Now I've got 190 plus the other 45 or the other 30 that I'll be getting here. So that's 225, which I'll plan to be using all those stamina in this event for extra points, obviously. Okay, so that's where I'm going to be diving those. Now you can, if you'd like, obviously a lot of this is about using your resources wisely. So you can, for example, because you can get some points doing your exquisite files here, you don't have to drop them all on day 1. You can do some on day 1, some on day 2, some on day 3. You can do, like you see how we're saying, so there's lots of kind of variety in that sense. It comes the same with here. So like if you're doing your wasteland exploration, you can dump that all on day 1, or you can dump or all on day 2, or you can dump some on day 3 as well on training day. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so it's really, you know, depending on where you want to activate and where you want to put the most amount of your resources down. Okay, but with all that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up for day 2. I hope you have been liking this series. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, fill the notification bell, share this with your alliance, and comment in the video what your favorite day of Top Commander is. Get these 5 things done for me, which cost absolutely nothing but a little bit of time, and I will be forever in your debt. It really helps the algorithm get us in front of more people, and we are on the march to 5K subs, and trust me, we are getting close. So with your help, like, subscribe, fill the bell, share, and comment. That'll help get us to 5,000, and I really, really hope y'all can be there when this happens. So with all that being said, love, peace, chicken grease. And until next time, stay lifted.
Started with a spark in the middle of the night. Now the whole crew glowing in a neon light. Different walks of life, but we all found a lane. Roll through the highs, laugh through the pain. No ego in the chat, just respect them vibes. Everybody welcome when the smoke cloud rise. Win or lose, we're still one team. Building something bigger than it ever could seem. Hands up if you came for the energy. Stay because the family feels like destiny. No matter where you're from, you're home tonight. One community, one flame, one light. Get lifted higher than the skyline. Good vibes only, every single timeline. Raise your cups, raise your voices, let it fly. With the people keeping hope alive. Get lifted, never coming down. Positive energy shaking up the town. When the high guy calls, everybody rise. We're more than a stream, this is where we thrive. Electric tea on sideline. This is where we thrive. Late night sessions, memes on repeat. Every new follower gets love when they speak. We're making memories, one laugh at a time, turning ordinary moments into something divine. Controllers clicking, music in the air. No one standing alone when the squad is here. Dream a little bigger, let your worries fade. This is the home that the community made. Light another dream, let the doubts all fade. Every single moment is a memory made. Side by side until the credits roll. Different hearts but a single soul. Get lifted higher every day, spreading good vibes in our own crazy way. If you're looking for a place where you belong, welcome home, come sing along. Get lifted one more time tonight. Smoke in the air and the future feels bright.